Hi sewing friends, welcome to my sewing room. My name's Beth, and if you're new, welcome. I've been working away on a sampler quilt, and today I'm away from home, but I brought my sewing room, and I will be doing today some English paper piecing. This is block number 6 in my friendly sampler quilt along, and to start with I'm using some cardboard templates used for paper piecing, and these templates are size 1 inch. I ordered them online and I'll leave a link below. I'm also using this fabric glue pen that I also ordered. I started out with this Elmer's glue stick, and it was working okay, but I kind of wanted to compare the glue pen that is advertised for quilters for English paper piecing, so I'm going to do a little comparison today. After cutting the fabric just a little bit bigger than that cardboard template, at least 1/4 of an inch, I sort of drew a glue line on the cardboard and a little bit on the fabric as I was going around, and all I did was I pressed that fabric down onto that glue area, and I tried to avoid putting glue on the very edge because we will be removing the cardboard pieces from the back after these little hexagons are sewn together. Here's the purple glue stick that I purchased before I bought the thin glue stick, and it works fine. The problem is just the size of the end there. Sometimes you just get a little more glue than you need, and I did get a little bit of glue on my fingers as I was working around this little hexagon. So I'm going to be gluing these little pieces of fabric on my cardboard, and I just need to get enough for one of these flower garden quilt blocks. I think it's called Grandmother's Flower Garden, and I'm going to be appliquing that onto a piece of fabric for my sampler. After I had all of my little hexagons glued down, I was able to sew them together, and I sat outside in the beautiful sunshine, and I began with that yellow center. I needed 6 solid blues, or this light gray, around the center, and then I needed 12 reds to go around that. So you just put your hexagons facing each other, and I took a needle and thread and I sewed right along that edge, just trying to catch a little bit of fabric from one edge to the other. I got to the end of one side. You can see I have all 6 of those hexagons surrounding the yellow. Now I'm going to start sewing between all of the blue hexagons, and I needed to fold that cardboard so that my pieces would come together. And I'm going to sew right along the edge of these 2 hexagons, trying not to sew into the cardboard, just on the very edge of my fabric. When everything was sewn together, I started removing those cardboard templates. I just needed to pull the fabric away from the glue, and the templates came right out. Now, since this is going to be an applique project, I left those outside hexagons in the red hexagons in there until I pressed, and this is sort of a take-along project. So I needed to get to an iron. So I'm just going to remove the inside hexagons. I'll press and then I'll remove the outside hexagons, and then I'll be appliquing this onto a background piece of fabric that's 12.5 inches that goes along with all of the other blocks in my sampler. Folded my background piece of fabric in half once and pressed along that fold, and then I folded it one more time, again pressing so that I'll be able to center my applique flower onto the background fabric. I'm using red thread all the way around my flower here onto that background piece, and this was a really fun little project to bring along with me on my camping trip. Very portable. Here's my quilt block ready to go into my friendly sampler. This was a fun one to put together. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.